doing some research on Windows infections, software-based, using Visual Basic, C++, all that good stuff. This is one of the programs I had from years ago that's kind of like Sub7 Trojan. I don't know if you're old enough to remember Sub7 Trojan. It just is kind of like a funny little infection. It's not really malicious or anything like that. But this is a Windows 7 computer that's infected with the file now, and I've got a Windows 7 little laptop with the actual connection program. Very, very simple interface, and you can send it different commands and things like this. We can go ahead and look at what the current directory is that we're working in, Windows. We can dir it, just so on our end we can get some information. And we can also execute a program too. Specify it by name. This should open the calculator, which it did pop up over there. So I'll go ahead and close that. And there's a couple other little neat features that were from the old days, like the Sub7 back office days. One of my favorites is, of course, the eject CD-ROM. And of course, finish it off with the closed CD-ROM. That's pretty funny to have that happen. We also have message boxes and input boxes. And you can specify the message that you want with a message box or an input box text, and it'll pop right up on the system. It actually comes up, and the user has to click on it. Now the input box I thought was pretty neat because it actually lets you get the data back, and that way if someone's actually on the system and interacting with it, trying to figure out what this is or going along with it, you get that data back as well. It says what's your name, type in no one or whatever. And then on the client side, you'll actually see it listed in, it'll say no one. I don't know if that's going to come out, but that way this communication string gets sent back in case you want to get creative or anything like that. Of course, you can always change drives if there's other drives on there. Change directories is easy. That's very, very helpful when you can enumerate usernames and things like that. Go ahead and check out whatever you need. So I'm going to change directory to the desktop folder there, and I'm going to go ahead and delete the file. Put a little dummy file, text file on there. You should see it. This icon should hopefully disappear. And there it goes. And it's not in the recycle bin. It's deleted. It's not in the recycle bin. So that's pretty interesting. Of course, you can see it in Task Manager if you know what you're looking for. It also copies itself to the Windows directory with the right user permissions every time it's started, just to ensure that it's still alive. It'll add a registry entry to automatically boot up, which again you can see and disable in like an application called msconfig or things like that. So it is traceable as of now, not for the entry-level user because there is no GUI interface. It is set to automatically boot on every restart, which that works perfectly fine. In terms of infection, well, it's up to anything. Either you do it locally or you spoof an email, whatever. That's your own problem. But it works on normal TCP/IP. There'll be more features in the future. I'll be adding a lot of stuff to it. So definitely. Oh, there's one more thing before I go. I forgot about the one. That's this one. Takes out all your desktop icons, brings it back. I always liked that one. That was a cool little Easter egg in my old Windows programs when I used to program that. But anyway, yeah, that's the basics. There'll be more in the future, so thanks for watching.